J-Dron here. We're back out crystal hunting. I found two small pieces. I don't know if this is the best area. This isn't where I was last time with the landslide, but let's grab a big rock. As you can see, this goes down. Quite a bit. And I'm not going to go down there if I'm not seeing stuff up here because it doesn't make sense to. I do have an area, like one of these landslides near, that will provide some crystals, but I'm just checking out this spot. So we'll see if we can find anything, then we'll go to the spot that I know definitely has them. I do see something over here. It might be just glass though. Right here, which is odd. It is glass. And there's glass out here. Here's a, bam! Dude, I thought that was just a quartz. Look at this. Look, that's a nice point. That's a nice point. It was hiding. Dude, I wasn't even gonna pick that up. If I didn't start this camera, I would not have picked that up. Look. That's nice. That's nice. So yeah, I'm gonna canvas this. I'm gonna canvas it and I'm gonna look for quartz because it seems stuff's hiding in quartz. Like here's a piece. See if I can get lucky 2 in a row. Yeah, man. Look at this. Look at this. Nice structure on it. It's only a piece. But you can definitely see that. I'm going to hunt around here. This is great. It seems few and far in between. But if I'm pulling out pieces like that, yeah, man. Alright, so stay tuned. So that first piece I found is the largest that I've found yet. But it's good signs out here. Check it out. Can you see it? We'll get closer. It's a nice piece right there. I see another one where right in front of my finger, actually 2 pieces there and there. So I'm gonna search this area pretty heavy. There's no foot traffic to this area. I see a bigger one right there. So why don't we just pick everything up before I lose it. I'll go ahead and pick these small ones up. 1, 2, that one's a little bit larger. Let's go for this big one back here. Woo! Gotta really get your footing. And there's another piece right here. Might be 2 pieces, not just 1 piece. And there's stuff in there like that. It seems like, no. All right, so let's get this one. That might actually be glass. That piece might be glass, which is odd because, like I said, there's not a lot of foot traffic out here. Yeah, I think that's glass. Yeah, I'm gonna venture to say that's glass. But finding this little stuff and the larger one that I've already found is a great sign. So I'm gonna stay on this. Again, it's a nice embankment down there, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I really do. So stay tuned. So I haven't moved for it. The last clip was there. You can see I dug out a little bit. I was trying to see if there was anything in the dirt where I found those 2 little pieces. So we've came down here and you might be able to see it. I'll try to get down on it. Focus camera. Bamzo. We got another piece. There's got to be bigger stuff out here. There has to be. I know this area is not picked like by a bunch of people because this area is not known by a bunch of people. 1 or 2 of my family members I've told about the spot. I've only ever had one of them out here. So, and not specifically out here. I have another area that's like a flat plain terrace where I've had people out. But this seems to be good picking. It's a little bit odd because it's so slanted downward that you really, like, I really have to have my footing here. So I really have to be careful. I mean, it's not super fall. Like, I'll try to grab another big rock and toss it down for you. That's a good way to judge. You can probably hear it. You might not be able to see it anymore. So I'm going to canvas this and hopefully we find a monster. That's what we're going for. We're going for a big. Go big or go home, right? Just looking up here, see if I see anything while I got y'all on camera, which I don't. So we're gonna continue to keep moving, and I definitely can't continue to record because I have a drink with me that I'm kind of walking with one hand and leaning this way to counterbalance myself. I don't know if the iPhone's picking that up, but maybe if we hold down to the ground, you'll see stuff drop. It's actually slightly sleeting, which I'm good, and it is cold out here, but I also wanted to show you different terrains that I'm in. It switches over from 3 different terrains here, and we're still, I mean, we're not finding stuff like super fun and stuff, although I see a piece that's probably just glass. That'd be a big piece. Let's see, right above my finger somewhere. We'll just go try to grab it, hopefully not knock over my drink while everything slides down. Yeah, just glass or plastic. I was gonna say, that's a nice piece. Same thing with here. A lot of glass out here, very deceptive. This color clay is what I kind of have been told that this stuff likes to grow in. Just found that little piece. It's a really tiny piece in there. I kind of like looking for surface finds. Obviously, at some point, I'm going to surface find the heck out of all my areas, and then I'm gonna have to start digging, and that's probably where the bigger stuff is. And I do have slight digging tools with me. I actually have a pumpkin carver. It's a round little pumpkin scoop. Don't knock over my drink. It's a round pumpkin scoop, and it works really well. It has like serrated teeth on it, and it's plastic, so if I did hit something, now we're getting into clay. And there actually looks like there might be a pocket here, but I think these are just tailing piles though. I don't think this was, there's a small piece right there. I don't think, I'm actually almost positive that these are just tailing piles where they've dug and they dumped. But this orangish clay, that's what it is. Like, I can ball it up into a little ball. It's like Play-Doh. This stuff, from what I've seen online, is what it likes to be in. But because this has been displaced here, I don't know how likely me digging in it would be to find anything. And this is just a huge rock here. I'm trying to get my whole hand under it. Give it a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I think I got it. That'd be nice if we found a little crystal pocket. That'd be great, especially on camera nonetheless. Get this out here. And there's a little hole back in there. I don't think we got nothing. We got some rocks in here, but I don't think they're crystals. Some point there will be a time where I do that, where I find a load of crystals. I mean, I got something here. Crystal? No, that would, dude, if that was a crystal, that would be huge. It's not a crystal though. That sucks. Just keep fiddling around. And again, I think this stuff was dumped here a long time ago. I could probably pull this piece out. Another piece. No crystals though. No crystals. Where's the crystals? And the way you can clean something off, just press and rub, and you can kind of see the texture of the rock. Yeah, I don't see any crystals in here, man. Well, I bet if we were to just keep on digging, we'd probably find something. But I'm not gonna be out here forever, so I'm just basically looking for surface finds. But from what I've been told, that color clay, which is reminiscent of that when it's dried out, is a good spot to be digging. Seen some stuff fall down here. It's like, hey, I'm a crystal, find me. Don't stop. All right, we're gonna keep surface finding because we are not finding. We've dug up all those rocks. We're not finding any crystals, man. So we're gonna keep moving on, keep moving on, keep moving on. Just kind of scan the area, see if I see anything while I got y'all on camera, which I'm not. Again, I kind of wanted just to open this back up just to show you that it's not, wow, crystal, there's crystals everywhere. It's not the case. I'm actually out here searching for them. I'm canvassing this. Down there, though, that looks like a good spot because that's this clay, but it's dried out. So we're definitely going to go down there. just about as I was ready to go down and leave, right there. I tried to just get this out. It's actually a point. It's a small point. I didn't think it was a point. Points are a great sign, or it was a point. You could see, nice little point on it. And these are small. I'd like much bigger. If these are around, there has to be bigger ones around. So keep our fingers crossed. So we're on that dirt mound that I showed you. That's about all I found on here. I'm gonna keep looking. Little small double terminated piece. Cool piece, but I'd like to find something bigger, y'all. So I'm actually underneath the rocks now. And I took my eye off it, you dummy. I did it again. Did it again, guys. There's a white piece there. So if you can see under that white piece, there's a crystal in there. It's super small, but it's still a good sign that we're finding. Like, this is super small, like ridiculously small. That I'm not even gonna take that, but it's a good sign. Actually, no, that's not one. I'm sorry, we're off camera. It's a good sign that there's still stuff being scattered around here. You can see another one right there. Slight piece right there. Show me the big stuff, though. Like I said, we're literally right underneath those rocks that we were on top of. Just looking for pretty much big stuff. I mean, I'll take some small stuff, but I got tons of small stuff at home. I'm really looking for bigger stuff. That's a piece of glass there. See little quartz deposits. Dig my elbow in. Some quartz there. Not crystallized though. You keep going. Again, I'm showing you finds, but I'm also showing you, like I said, it's not, hey, I got one. It's not like that. Some videos do show that, and I think it's a little deceptive and could be a little bit discouraging for people to come out. Like there. That's almost clear. That's almost clear. Just looking on these rocks here. Just keep searching, and that's probably glass. I don't know why there's so much glass out here. So I've scaled down, and I'm at the base of this. Now I'm going to go ahead and climb back to the top, which should be kind of easy. Not super easy because a lot of this stuff moves, and see what we can find going up. So I haven't even moved. I haven't even gone up. And I found this piece, and then right next to this piece, which you can clearly see crystals on it. So this is a good sign. I'm not taking this stuff. I do have a book bag with me, but that's a little bit too big for my liking. If it was thinner, I'd take it. So hopefully we find some good on this little landslide we got going here. That stone is right there that I just showed you. And we haven't gone far, and are you able to see it? Let's zoom in. Bamzo, right there. And again, it's not super big, but that's a nice piece. Even for a small, that's a nice piece. So there's hope. There is definitely hope out here. Might be another piece over here. I gotta get my footing. All right. Let's see, where is it? Right above my finger. Where's my finger? Can't find my finger. Right above my finger, there's another piece. Show me the big piece. There's got to be a big piece around here. That's a decent small. And just keep looking around here while I got y'all. Not seeing nothing else, so we'll continue our journey. I'm still in the same spot, guys. I have not moved from that spot. Again, that crystal covered rock I showed you there. And I've just been sifting around stuff. I mean, even, let's see, even this piece right here, we'll try to get it out on camera if we can. Sorry, I'll try to get out on camera for you guys. This piece, I thought this had crystals on it. Let's see. There's just a little sliver. So I think I'm going to sift around here because, again, that's what I've been doing. And since I shut off the camera, that's what I found in this spot. So we're gonna sift around, see if we can find some more. Again, I want big. Like the biggest one there is okay size, and the clarity on that one's really nice. I'd like to find some more super clear stuff. So I'm about ready to move up. I'm still in the same spot. This has all come from the same spot. Just me moving and sifting stuff around. Let's see, because my thoughts are this small stuff's down here. I can't find nothing big down here. Maybe the bigger stuff's up there. Maybe it's got hung up on rocks or whatever. So I'm going to take one step up with y'all on camera here and just look around. Like there's one. It's highly, like right in between my fingertips. It's super stained by whatever's in this dirt. There's another one right there. Again, these are small. There's another one right to the right of that branch. We'll get to it. Right here. So I feel I'm on the right trail here. That right there, there's one right here. So there's one. Come on, focus in between my fingers. It's actually a nice point. There's another one back in there. It's actually two in there. They're two small pieces. I think I'm just gonna leave that. But if you can see, zoom in, one's super clear, and then the other one's a tiny little point. I think I'm on the right trail, guys. We'll go ahead and I guess pan this way. Look through some of this dirt while I got y'all on camera. There's a decent one. So they are getting bigger. They're getting bigger on the way up. Where is it? I can't see it. Finger, there. And that's super clear. Again, it's not huge, but they're getting bigger. So let me continue searching. I'm actually getting pretty warm out here. I have two hoodies on because it was super cold, but the sun's come out now, or it's trying to come out, and it's warming up. Hopefully we find some bigger stuff. This could take a while to get to the top. Look what I just found. And that was by moving a rock. You can see it has dirt over top of it. I moved a rock, and that's what was hiding underneath it. That's probably the second best piece I found today. So it looks like I'm gonna be moving some rocks here and seeing if we can't find more of these, and hopefully something big. I want something big, man. Even like right here, somebody would probably keep that. That's a decent little piece. I think I found a decent little spot on this landslide here. I'm really happy with that piece. Really happy with that piece. That's a nice piece. Just found this piece. It's not beautiful, but it has a really nice flat structure on that side, and looks like it was starting maybe to grow into the point. You can definitely see in it though. There's actually a reddish color in it. And I'm not too, dude, it's gonna take forever to get up here. Not because I can't climb it, but because there's just so much here, man. And I really wish we'd find like a fister, dude. Slow and steady wins the race. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, if I keep finding pieces like this, I'll even be happy with that. They're not fisters by any means, but that's a nice point. So just gonna keep looking. Just gonna keep looking. Again, I'm only like 10 steps up this landslide. I haven't looked over here, so we'll go ahead and just squat down and look with the camera. See if we can find anything else. There's a piece right here. It's not super clear, and it's I don't know what you would call that. They're like linear crystals versus structured crystals like this one is. That's a nice piece. There's a tiny piece right there. I don't know that we're gonna take that. I have taken some super small stuff, but this is ideal. This is what I'm out here for. Minimum, right? I mean, that's nice. So we're just gonna continue looking here with the camera. Maybe find another one of those. Maybe not. There's a chunk right in here. I think that's just quartz. Yeah, that's just quartz. Looks like there's something right there. That's just a little bitty cluster. Right there. There is a point right here. See, there's a point there. I will keep that. It's super small, but I'm keeping it. It's mine. So I'm gonna sift around, see if we can't find some more. Here, there's one. Can you see it? I see it. And I don't want to step up too high, so I'm going to try to lunge towards it because I don't want to disturb the dirt that I have not hit. There, right there. So they are, and there's another one. Right up here. They're getting bigger up this landslide. So this is cool. This is cool. I'm on a time schedule though. I got a worrisome wife at home. I told her I'd be out like 2-3 hours, and hopefully that's enough time to get up this. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to come back to it. Definitely well worth taking my time. And I'm flipping rocks. I'm flipping rocks here too. But before I flip rocks, I try to check the entire surface area because I don't want to dump. I don't want to, because the dirt would just slide. I don't want to dump the dirt prior to searching the surface area. I've only found one nice thing under a rock, so I'm not being too diligent by flipping rocks. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on here. Can you see it? This might be the best one yet. I don't know. Focus, focus. That is a healthy chunk. It even got a little bit of glow in it. That's a healthy chunk, man. We're on the right trail. We're definitely on the right trail. My goodness, if I were to take the time and dig this out and go through every square inches, I would probably find that chunker that I'm trying to find. But that is a nice piece. Nice piece. I'm super happy with that. Super happy with that. And I found tons of small pieces since the last time that I started the recorder. We'll go ahead and just canvas around here for y'all, see if we can find anything else. There's a small, nope. That's kind of clear. It's not really something that I'm going to take home, though. And these boulders, who knows, man? These boulders could be hiding larger ones. I'm able to move a lot of this stuff because it's all you got to do is give it a little leverage and it'll go down. But you got little clusters like this. I know some people love these little clusters. Myself, I like bigger ones, but not too big like I showed you down there. And then leaves. Leaves are a pain in the butt because they just cover the ground. Trying to find something else with y'all on camera. I found a couple small points under rocks, but again, I'm really not faring out. I'm thinking up there they've rolled down and made it down to here and clearly have gotten busted up on the way down, but that's a nice piece. Another nice piece, not as big as the last one, but super clear, decent piece. Ooh, there we go. Whoop. See that? Nice. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. If I could find those all day. And they're probably out here, man. Look at this boulder slide. I bet if I took the time and came back out here and just started at the bottom, moving boulders, I would find stuff. But I don't got that type of time today. I need to get back up this thing within the next hour or so. That way I can make it home. That way my wife ain't really worrying about me. Even over here, it's like this linear stuff. Kind of grows linear versus in structure. Just kind of looking around there. A little bit of a orange cluster right there. We'll go ahead and just sift through some of this dirt here. That also hasn't really paid dividends. There's one. This is a longer one. It's got orange color. Try to get in my hand. Camera seems to work if I block out the dirt underneath it. We'll go ahead and toss that. Toss that. Toss that. There's a small piece down there, not worth grabbing. There might be a piece up there. I'm just gonna get my knee dug in. That is a piece, but that's not something I'm gonna keep. It has structure, but it's not super clear. I don't want it. I'm not seeing anything else over here. What I'm doing is I'm zigzagging left to right as I go up this, trying to hit what's uncovered. So we got this section here. I'll go over there, then I'll go up, then I'll go over there, and I see one up there. We'll get to that in a little bit because I want to really clear this section, knock a couple rocks down. This is gonna be the longest crystal video ever. I'm still in the same spot, and you can see this nice little cluster I've got. I will keep this, and you can see what I'm doing. You can see where my hand drag marks are. I'm just dragging the dirt, just trying to see if I'm missing anything before I go ahead and climb up to the next spot. So I found a nice little plate cluster, which I will be keeping, and that's why I keep a book bag, because this isn't going in the pocket with all the other loose stuff, because I don't want to damage it. And I found that right underneath that rock there. Really nice plate cluster. That's why I call them anyway. I don't know what they're really called. So I'm getting up there, guys. I'm probably almost halfway up, and I did it again. No, there it is. I was gonna say, you moved your eye off it again, dude, and lost it. I found a lot coming up already. I just figured we'd stop and we'd show you one. Do a little looking around here. I'm really slanted. I'm like leaning towards this mountainside here. And you got stuff like this. You can see little crystals growing off the side of it. I left a piece over here. I don't know where it is. Yeah, dude, I see it. Let me just get my footing. I'm leaving this piece. It's a nice cluster. It's a really nice cluster, but I'm leaving it. Half debated on taking it. Nah, I'm leaving it. I'll go ahead and leave it. And then you can see stuff like that forming on the rocks. So all good indicators that there's crystal, and the simple fact that we're finding crystal. There seems to be a piece right under there. Let's go ahead and step up, reach out, because again, I don't want to move too far ahead of myself. No, that's not a piece. That was almost a piece. I'll try to go like that. There's almost a piece. Just go ahead and look around here while I got you on camera. Not seeing too much here. But my theory is the bigger stuff will be up top, and the smaller stuff that I was finding is down there because it tumbled and rolled down there. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that's probably pretty accurate. We are just about to the top. I just found this before that one. I just found this one. I'll try to get focused in on there. Man, so I'm not goofing around too much on this, just because it is a landslide down. I just seen one out of the corner of my eye. It flashed, unless it was that piece of coal. I'm gonna canvas a little over here, then I'm gonna take a walk a little further down and see if we can't find some more. I'm not climbing up and down no more. That was a little bit exhausting. So what I'm doing is actually just scaling this way, kind of like how I scaled that way. And where are we at here? Don't lose the stuff you found. So we got a nice piece right here. I love these rounded pieces. Absolutely love these rounded pieces. There's another one somewhere. I probably lost it. Looks like there's something right there. Get that out of the way. Something right there. I've seen a bunch of pieces, but like I said, you take your eye off them, they kind of just disappear. Up here, that's okay. Got one up here. Again, that's okay. I know some people would take these home, not me though. I like the super clear stuff. I seen another one here, and then again, I took my eye off it, so I lose out. Just trying to really include you guys on my little exploration here. I mean, you got almost clear quartz here. There's one here. A small point here. I'm trying to get my footing. Hold on. Right there. And there actually, I might dig here a little. If you could see in there, you could see shiny little points and whatnot. We might do a little digging here. This is actually in here. What's this? Sorry, wasn't on camera. It's a decent little chunk. Just trying to see if I see any other super clear here. Well, I got y'all on camera. Like I said, I do this to try to include you. You got semi-clears here. Almost clears. They're a little bit cloudy. Not seeing anything else really worth showing on camera here. There might be one right above my finger. We'll go over to that. Let's see. Oy. No, those are semi-clears, a little bit cloudy. Here's another, probably semi-clear that's growing linear. try to put it against my pants, maybe. Focus. Got a little clear one here. There's clear ones. Zoom out. Zoom in. There's 2 clear ones. We got one there and one there. Not monsters or anything. But alright. Just found these 2. I'm on flat land now. I got like half an hour to get home. So I'm gonna search around here for like 10-15 minutes. Then I'm gonna get home. That way my wife ain't stressing that I ain't home and that she gotta start worrying about me. She's a worry wart. But I guess that's what happens when you're in a relationship. And I don't carry a cell phone. I mean, we're recording off of the cell phone, but I don't have any minutes on it because I don't carry a cell phone that's active. The only reason I have a cell phone is basically for drones, and obviously this now to record stuff. I found these 2 basically in this stuff. It's a little bit difficult to see because it is kind of this okay piece. It's not great. I'm not taking it. It's a little bit difficult to see just because of the color. Like even it's close to super close. Focus. I don't know why it takes 2 fingers to focus. That's not bad. Somebody would probably take that home. Just trying to find another decent point here on camera. But with this stuff, you really gotta look because there's so many different rocks in this. And again, I guess this floods out, and that's why everything looks the same color. But I'll catch up with y'all when I get back home, unless I find something amazing out here and show you what we got. Alright, so that's total finds. I've kind of arranged it from big to smallest. This one, which I think was one of our first ones that we found that had a quartz sticking out of it. We pulled that and then we seen that. This one is comparable to one of my best ones that I've found, which is this one. And look at the point on that. The point on that's ridiculous. This was found in a reclamation field, and obviously this was where we were today. This piece here has nice flat structure on the sides. Unfortunately, it's not formed on the back. And then some of these are really nice. Super, super clear. I haven't cleaned any of this stuff off. Super clear. Nice size to them. And we'll just go ahead and zoom in on the rest of it. That way you can see it, and we'll go ahead and go left to right. This row here, again, you can see a little cluster in there. This row here is kind of chunks, like little round chunks that I was finding. I like the round chunks. That's why I keep them. And then these next 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows are pretty small points. And we have some clusters over here that we found. This one is a really nice one. We'll go ahead and pick this up. That way you can see it. You can see has 2 sides, so it looks like it might have been grown into a crystal, but didn't quite get there. The back's really rough, but that's nice. And then we got this ball here, which is pretty nice. Little cluster there, little cluster there. So today was extremely successful. And then we have stuff like this. Like you can see on this, they have sides, which might be called facets. I don't know. So I picked up some stuff like this, and I don't know. That's really not stuff that I'm super excited about. But I see it out in the field and it's shining. It's like, yeah, let me grab that. So this stuff might go in my wife's fairy garden. This other stuff is great. This first row is really nice. I mean, even some of the smaller stuff in the first row just has brilliant structure to it, super clear. And these little chunks here, really like. And then again, this was the find of the day. That was the find of the day. Sucks dink all the way around and kind of has a deposit on the back of it. But good stuff. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button later. Just when you thought the video was over, we're back out alongside of the reclamation field, and we, meaning me and my brother-in-law, he wanted to come out, so I figured why not. And that's a nice chunk. It's a round chunk, but it has decent side work on it, so hopefully we can find more stuff. So we're over here in the boulders. You can see my brother-in-law over there. I found another piece just walking over here, but look, that's just caked with them. There's another piece over here. This one has a little bit darker set of crystals on it. There's definitely crystals in this area. And then I think there was a big one over here that he just walked over by. Yeah, look at this. Be careful walking on this stuff. Nothing's fixed. Low battery. Hopefully that's still recording. I'm on low battery. But try to get some footage out here. Not too much just because low battery. But we'll definitely show you what I get either before we leave here or when I get home at the table. There's one right there. We haven't found a whole lot out here. A lot of clusters on larger rocks, but as far as points themselves, not too much. I'll keep you all up to date, and again, if my phone dies, I'll catch up with y'all later. I think there's one right here though before we shut this off. Right there. Which, this is good signs. Always good sign to find little points. That means there should be bigger stuff around, but who knows. So I think I found a green salamander. Let's see. He awake? He's alive. This guy. Look. How cool is that? I'll go ahead and just put him up there. That's a lizard of some sort. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Hopefully I didn't hurt him when no, I didn't hurt him. He's just probably still sleeping because it's dark out, or it's cold out. I'm gonna get a picture, then I'll put him back there. So they're few and far in between out here. We're not in a normal area where people generally search for them. Focus, come on. There we go. That's a nice piece, really nice piece. And there we have a nice piece. I'm going to say this is probably my second best or third best piece I've ever found. And we're looking in not so traveled areas, so it's really hard to find stuff, but when we are finding it, it's actually stuff that's worth to be found, I guess you'd say. Here, let me try to focus in on it. There, try to give it a little spin. Really nice piece. All right, this is the second haul, guys. This is one of my favorite pieces. It doesn't look super clear laying down, but if you hold it up, you can definitely see. It's like semi-frosted. You see when I put my finger over it. It's pretty neat. This piece right here is one of my better pieces. If it didn't have that stuff on the back of it, which you can see when you look through it, I would say it would be probably one of my best piece. This morning we got this, and this morning again, this was our haul. And then this is from various times. Like, this is just regular, and I would say this piece is probably my best piece. And this piece compared to this piece, you can see why I'm saying that's my best piece. It's much larger, it's thicker, and you can see through the tip, and then it kind of gets a little bit cloudy, but I think that's my best piece. And then besides that, this guy is my best structured. Alright guys, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. This was this morning's find. This was this afternoon's find with my brother-in-law. And this kills me, man. These kill me. These are fisters, but they got broken. Like I have I don't know, like this one. This is a 3-side again, and this is monstrosity. I have a couple more pieces like that. I'm not sure where they are. And then this mess, that's just all types of points and whatnot that I haven't organized. Eventually, I'll get to bagging them. Like this stuff right here is just all cloudy type stuff. Has decent structure. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns down below.